Some loves never leave completely. They stay quiet beneath the skin. In every silence you return, like a prayer I still can't forget. You stayed in places touch can't reach, a silent language I still speak. Your name still lingers on my tongue, like unfinished words left too young. I wore your absence like a flame, soft destruction without a name. We learned to ache without a sound, to lose each other still around. Soft destruction without a name. Let longing bloom beneath belief, two hearts restrained by what was right, still burning softly every night. Between my breath and pain, a quiet wound beneath the rain. We never touched what we became, just learned to love without a name. Felt your silence on my skin, like something holy pulling in. Your shadow folds inside my chest, the place my hands remember best. We let it fade without defense, the sacred kind of consequence. And every night still brings you near, in every absence, every fear. We learn to ache without a sound, to lose each other still around. They stay quiet beneath the skin. In every silence you return, like a prayer I still can't forget. Just to pull back slow, like something neither dared to show. Your silence spoke in careful ways, a hidden storm behind your gaze. We circled truth but never stayed, a fragile line we never made. So close it felt like something real, too far to ever truly feel. So close it felt like something real. We held desire in open hands, then let it fall without demands. No broken vows, no stolen nights, just something lost between the lines. Close enough to hurt like this, never reaching what we miss. Every second held then gone, like a love we leaned upon. I felt your presence in restraint, a quiet truth we learned to paint. Your name still lingers in my chest, like something time cannot arrest. We didn't fall, we didn't stay, we let the moment slip away. But something in me still returns to where your absence slowly burns. You leaned in just to pull back slow, inside a broken truth. Your breath still sharp beneath my youth. You never left, but you were gone, a ghost still wearing skin at dawn. You touched my name without a sound, like something sacred falling down. I learned your love was not a place, but something carved into my face. Something sacred falling down. We never stayed, just lived in things we never said. Your silence cut me like a blade, a love that never got its name. A truth I never learned to feel. We stayed too close, too far to fall. A love that never spoke at all. I still can taste your disappearing, like something holy turning fearing. We held each other not to break, but breaking was the choice we made.
Your absence sleeps inside my chest, a tenderness I can't digest. I let you fade without a name, but nothing ever feels the same. We never broke, we never stayed.
You move like something I could lose, a quiet risk I didn't choose. Your breath was slow against my neck, a fragile line I still protect. No promises, no sacred vows, just broken truth between us now. We let it live without control, a hidden fire without a role. Every touch carved in me, more than words could ever be. Every night left behind still returns inside my mind. Your last touch remains in me, like a quiet memory, not a past I can erase, just your hands I still retrace. It's not love, not anymore, just a feeling I can't ignore, something deep I can't explain, only this, your touch remains. I try to name what we became, but every word dissolved in pain. You never stayed, I never asked. We let the moment be our last. Your absence feels too close to real, like something time refused to heal. Not enough to call it loss, too much to say it's over, gone. Every breath still feels you, every doubt cuts me through, every line, every trace still exists in empty space. Your last touch remains in me, like a wound I let it be, not a scar that fades away, just a heat that chose to stay. I don't call, I don't chase, but I still feel your embrace. Not alive, not erased, just a trace I can't replace. J'aime quand tu n'es plus là, et ça ne disparaît pas. If I close my eyes tonight, will it fade or come alive? Is it gone or just hiding inside? told myself I'd walk away, but you still live in yesterday. Every step I try to take pulls me back, I can't escape. I'm lost again,
Falling into you again, like the first time it began. Every distance disappears when I feel you near.
falling into you again. No beginning, no end. You are fire in my soul that I cannot control. I tried to break away from this.
But love is stronger than we wish.
Every memory pulls me back
Into the light we used to have.
Oh, don't let go.
Falling into you again, like the first time it began. Every distance disappears when I feel you near.
Falling into you again. No beginning, no end. You are fire in my soul that I cannot control.
Falling, falling into you again.
Some loves never really leave. They stay where silence breathes. And somehow you are still here. I still remember how you turned, like something fragile had been burned. No angry words, no final scene, just space where something sacred had been. Your perfume stayed inside my coat. Your silence lived inside my throat. We left with dignity and pain, and never learned to speak again. Time is cruel but always slow. It keeps the things we should let go. Every road, every room still carries traces of your perfume. You were the love I couldn't keep, the kind that wakes me from my sleep. A quiet fire, a sacred scar, still reaching for me from afar. You never left, you only changed into a ghost I could not name. No matter how I close the door, you live in everything I'm for. I learned to smile without your hands, to make a life from broken plans. But every night the truth returns. Some absences are made to burn. Your name still trembles in my chest, a place no future ever blessed. I loved you once, I love you still, in all the ways I never will. Late at night the silence speaks, through tired bones and restless sheets. Every breath, every sound feels like your memory sits around. You were the love I couldn't keep, the kind that cuts, the kind that bleeds. A desert moon, a reckless flame, still answering when I say your name. No escape, no clean goodbye. Some love survived by learning why. Even now I feel you near, inside my doubt, inside my fear. Je t'ai aimé, dans les silences que personne ne voit, dans les départs trop calmes, dans les regards qu'on évite. Il y a des amours qui ne finissent jamais vraiment. Elles changent seulement de forme. If love was only meant to stay, why did I survive this way? Half alive, half memory, still asking something back from me. We became what no one sees, a wound that learns to breathe with ease. Je crois encore que certaines âmes se reconnaissent, même trop tard, même ailleurs, même quand tout dit qu'il faut oublier. Le cœur, lui, ne signe jamais vraiment la fin. You were the love I couldn't keep, the kind that follows through my sleep. A final light, a faithful flame, still burning softly in your name. Still it stays, still it grows, through the nights nobody knows. Even broken, even torn, some loves refuse to be gone. One last shadow passing through, one last song still holding you. Your name still remains where the silence stays. Nothing really broke inside me, just a slow unlearning of your shape.
Still breathing where you used to stand.
Touch me like a question never answered, like skin remembering what silence erased. I kept your absence warm in my chest, not healing, just surviving.
You never left me, you dissolved instead.
Into nights I can't explain,
No ending carved into the air.
just your ghost inside my veins. Still reach for you in reflex, even knowing you won't return. A habit shaped like love, still burning where it shouldn't burn.
You never left me, you dissolved instead.
Turned every truth
into something unsaid.
I call your name without sound, and you answer nowhere around. Some people don't leave, they just stop existing where you can hold them, and you spend the rest of your life
touching what isn't there. You wore silence like second skin, let me close but not within. Your perfume stayed, your body gone. I kept your shadow hanging on. Your name still burns beneath my tongue, like unfinished songs we never saw. I kissed the air where you once stood, loving you more than I should. Your perfume stayed, your body gone.
Touch me slow like borrowed fire, close enough to wake desire. But morning came with colder hands, and love collapsed without demands. After midnight, after skin, I still feel where you have been. No goodbye, no final door, just your ghost against my core. Breath in empty sheets, memory moving without feet. We made a home inside one night, then disappeared before first light. Some love survive by staying scars, still shining like abandoned stars. Silence like second skin. Let me close, but not within. Turned our fire into air. Too much to stay, too much to care. You held my heart without your hand, a place I'll never understand.
We spoke in almost never real, a truth too sharp for us to feel. No falling down, no rising high, just learning how to say goodbye.
Too much to stay, too much to care. kept echoing around.
Ashes hold nothing but the pain of what we lost without a name. We never stayed, we never ran, just slipped through fingers, grain by grain.
I still feel you in my sleep, a secret I was meant to keep.
We didn't end, we didn't start, we only fractured in the heart.
Your memory still calls my skin,
like something I can't let in.
we only learned to say goodbye. Never said what made us stay, just let the silence choose the way. Your breath was close but never mine, a love that crossed the mercy line. I held your name behind my teeth, like something sacred I don't keep. Touched my skin, then disappeared, like truth too fragile to be near. A love that crossed the mercy line. And slept inside the words unsaid, two hearts too close to ever heal, too real to ever let it feel. You were my crime I never named, a perfect hurt I couldn't tame. We burned without a single flame, loved each other just the same.
taste your silent breath, a ghost that never learned death. We chose to fall without a sound, and buried love where it was found. Your absence lives inside my skin, a place where I still let you in. We never said what made us stay.
Like wounds that never close, speaking soft in heavy tones. Your breath still lingers in my skin, like truth I never let sink in. We danced around what we became. No one ever spoke the name. Love was there but out of reach, a prayer we never learned to preach. Love was there but out of reach. To see two shadows chained to memory. You left without a sound or fight, just vanished slowly in the night. Broken hours, silent rain, your name still lives inside the pain. We never felt, we never stayed, just lost the love we never made. I still feel where your hands belong, a ghost inside a half-sung song, desire sleeping in my chest, a fire that refused to rest. We chose the loss, we chose the lie,
Watch something sacred learn to die. No one ever spoke the name. You love me like a fading flame, soft enough to hide the pain. I learned your silence like a prayer. Every absence still felt there. Your body spoke in subtle ways, like fire restrained inside a cage. We touched like something we must lose, already knowing what we choose. Every absence still felt there. We built a truth we couldn't keep, a waking love we let fall asleep. Desire dressed in quiet grace, we never dared to fully face. You burned inside me soft and slow, a sacred wound I couldn't show. We chose the end before the start, and let it bloom inside the dark. I remember how you stayed away, while leaning closer every day. Your breath would fall along my skin, like something calling me back in. But we were built to self-deny, to open wounds that won't comply. We held the truth between our teeth and let it die too far beneath. You love me like a fading flame, soft enough to hide the pain. Stood too close to call it safe. Your silence moved against my faith. No need for lies, no need for wine. Your eyes had crossed that fragile line. I felt your name beneath my skin, like something holy wrapped in sin. We stayed still long enough to know some fires are born too slow. Your eyes had crossed that fragile line.
We spoke in almost, not in vows, with trembling truth between us now. Desire dressed in self-control, two careful hands, one reckless soul. Dangerous, quiet, tender flame. I said nothing, loved you the same. No touch, no kiss, still everything. The kind of hurt no time can thin. Your shadow lingers in my room, soft perfume mixed with old perfume. I still undress the memory of what we were too proud to be. We let the silence make the choice, and now I hear you in my voice. A love that never reached the light still keeps my body awake at night. We spoke in almost, not in vows, with trembling truth between us now.
touched me like a final prayer, then left me drowning in the air. No rage, no fight, just letting go. A quiet death I had to know. Your lips were warm, your goodbye cold. A story written, never sold. I still can feel you disappearing, like truth too sharp, forever hearing. A quiet death I had to know.
Slowly got delayed. No final scene, no last goodbye. Just empty hands that learn to lie. Cold mercy on your fingertips still burns inside my hollow lips. You didn't stay, you didn't run, you simply became the undone. Like a skin, a place where love has never been. The bed still knows your fading trace, a ghost that never left its place. You touched me like a final prayer. Didn't break, we just ran out of ways to turn the feeling out. You stayed a touch I couldn't reach, a lesson love forgot to
teach. I kept your silence in my skin, where every ending lives within. We never fought, we never fell. We only learned each other well. We never fought, we never fell.
No closure came, no final line, just parallel and out of time. You stayed a truth I couldn't name, too soft to touch, too real to tame. Falling inside, silence tonight. Your absence feels more than your light. We never ended, never stayed, just slowly learned to fade away.
Still feel you without a trace, like heat that never leaves a place. We were a vow we didn't speak, too strong to hold, too scared, too weak. Your memory breathes inside my name, a quiet kind of endless flame. Feels more than your light. Never named what we became, just burned each other without flame. A touch, a pause, a falling thread, a love we never fully said. Your body spoke in half a sigh, I learned the shape of your goodbye. We didn't fall, we just erased the line between desire and grace. A love we never fully said.
We danced inside a silent war, not lovers, not ourselves anymore. Still something lingers in the air, a presence made of what we dared.
Ashes without names remain, traces written into pain. We never stayed, we never ran. We simply were what we began.
Still can taste your empty room, a fragrance caught between the gloom. You haunt me like a soft mistake, a love too real for us to take. What we became. That lingers in the fog. It calls me across the waves. I love you. I love you. Between the rocks and the tide, it still burns. I love you. I love you. walk alone where the fire died. Your shadow burns in the smoky sky. Every ash I touch recalls your face, but nothing here can take your place.
The night is heavy with our sin. No voice, no warmth, no way back in. Just echoes buried deep inside of every love we had to hide.
Time moves slow, but never heals what the silent heart still feels. Every step, every mile, I see your flame for a while. It was a love I can't embrace. Just turn to embers in this place.
I feel it burn beneath my skin, a hidden fire I'm lost within.
It calls my name in every spark, a ghost that lingers in the dark.
No matter where my steps may go,
I love you,
I love you.
you're in the ash,
You're in the glow.
promises burnt into the night, fading traces of our fight.
I held them close, I held too tight. They disappeared with the dying light.
Your voice drifts through the smoky haze, a fragile ghost I can't erase.
It pulls me back, it pulls me down.
I love you,
I love you.
in every silence
You're around.
it was a love I can't forget. I feel it burn, I feel regret.
I love you, I love you.
A fire hidden beneath my skin, a longing that I'm lost never asked me to remain, just held me close enough for pain. No promises, no claim, no frame, just skin that didn't need a name. Your lips would hover, never land, like something neither could command. We lived inside a fragile space where longing had no rightful place.
Spoke to let it fade before it broke.
No future held, no past to blame, just bodies moving without name. We gave enough to feel the loss, but never stayed to count the cost. Your scent still lingers in my breath, a ghost that hasn't chosen death. I trace the absence where you'd be, like something still inside of me.
We never crossed into the light, just lived suspended in the night. A love too sharp to let exist, too real to ever be dismissed.
wore my silence like a dress, too close to love, too far to confess. We spoke in heat we never named, two hearts addicted, never tamed.
Your breath was ink against my chest, writing the things we won't digest. We learned desire without a home, to love while always feeling alone.
We crossed the line without a sound, and left no place where love was found. Just fingerprints on borrowed skin, where something ends but won't begin.
We borrowed skin we couldn't keep, and buried truth too deep to sleep. No names, no vows, no final line, just you still moving through my mind.
I still hear you in empty rooms, like perfume fading into fumes. A love that never got to fall, still haunting every wall.
You disappeared without a trace, but never left this empty space. You live inside the things I feel, too sharp to fake, too real to heal.
We borrowed
Skin we couldn't keep, and buried truth too deep to sleep. No names, no vows, no final line, just you still moving through my mind.
You wore my silence like a ring, something broken, still glittering. Your name still burns beneath my tongue, a prayer unfinished, never sun. I loved you where no light could stay, in borrowed nights, in shades of gray. Your skin still lingers in my mind, a wound so soft, it feels divine. A prayer unfinished, never sung. Kissed like thieves, afraid of dawn, knowing the mercy would be gone. No promises, no sacred vows, just trembling hands and broken hours. Hollow after midnight calls, your ghost still leaning on my walls. I close my eyes, you reappear. The sweetest ruin still lives here. Kept your perfume in my coat, like holding fire against my throat. We chose the ache instead of peace, a beautiful and slow disease. I watched you love somebody new, while every part of me stayed true. You wore my silence like a ring, something broken, still glittering. I park my voice inside your absence, like a car left running in the cold. Nothing broke, yet everything shifted, quietly, without permission.
Your name still knows how to arrive without asking if I am ready. I don't chase it anymore, I just let it sit beside me. Yeah. There's a slow arithmetic in forgetting, but you never reduce cleanly. You stay in the spaces I don't name, where silence learns your shape again. I don't call it love out loud anymore, but it still answers when I don't speak. Some endings refuse to end, they only change where they breathe. And I carry you without touching you, like light I can't turn off. You didn't leave like a story, you left like temperature leaving skin. Even now I measure rooms differently, as if you might return through air. I stopped asking what we were, because the question keeps bleeding silently. And I learned your silence is louder than anything you said. There's a geometry to missing you, it doesn't collapse over time. It expands into corners of ordinary days where nothing warns me in advance. I don't call it love out loud anymore, but it still moves under my ribs. Not a wound, not a cure, just something that refuses to leave. And I carry you without touching you, like gravity I cannot switch off. Je t'ai perdu sans bruit, comme une lumière qu'on oublie d'éteindre. Et depuis, je vis dans la trace, pas dans l'absence. If I ever stop hearing you, I might finally understand peace. But peace sounds too much like goodbye, so I stay inside the echo, where you are still almost real. Je ne te cherche plus, mais je reconnais ton absence, comme une voix qui refuse de disparaître. I don't call it love out loud anymore, but it never
how to let you be. Let you be. Let you be. Let you be. You said my name like it could break, a line we didn't dare to take. Your body close but pulling back, a perfect love we chose to lack. I felt it rise beneath your skin, a quiet war we held within. No words could hold what we became. Too much to lose, too much to name. Ooh, a perfect love we chose to lack. We froze the moment where it stood, before it turned to something good. We saved ourselves from something real, and lost the only thing we feel. Stay where you are, don't come too close. We both know how the story goes. One step further we would fall, so we chose nothing overall. Your silence pressed against my chest, like something I could not confess. I let you go before the start, to keep control, to guard the heart. But now the space you left behind is louder than what we can find. We didn't lose what never grew, but still I feel the loss of you. You said my name like it could break. never spoke the words out loud, just breathed between a breaking vow. Your lips were close but far away, like truth that never learned to stay. Your skin still writes inside my mind a language time could never bind. We touched the edge of something real, then chose the wound we couldn't heal. We stayed too close to walk away, but never close enough to stay. A silent war beneath our skin. No one wins, no one gives in. Last kiss still judges what we were, a silence sharper than a scar. We never loved, we never left, just stayed inside what we regret. I still feel you under my skin, a ghost of where we could have been. We chose the night instead of us, turned something holy into dust. Your absence speaks louder than sound. It follows me without a ground. Every breath still pulls me back into the love we couldn't have. Last kiss still judges what we were, a silence sharper than a scar. We never loved, we never left, just stayed inside what we regret. Stood so close, I felt your breath, a fragile line between life and death. Your hand hand stayed still, your eyes confessed everything we never addressed. We held the moment like a crime, something forbidden by design. One single move could change it all, so we let silence take the fall. One single move could change it all. We chose the space, we chose control, but something tore beneath it all. No shattered glass, no visible scar, just what we lost by staying far.
One touch away from everything, from breaking loose, from feeling real. We stayed apart to stay intact, but lost the truth we couldn't steal.
I feel you now in empty space, in every thought I can't replace. You never left, you never stayed, just something quietly replayed.
We didn't fall, we didn't try. We let it pass and called it right. But every calm I build inside still breaks where you and I collide.
You stood so close, I felt your breath. There's a place your hands still live, on my skin I cannot leave. Not a scar, not something seen, just a ghost beneath the breathing. I wear your memory like smoke, soft and cruel around my throat. Some loves leave without goodbye, never really let you dry. The mirror knows the way I break, the things I lost, the things I fake. I smile enough to fool the day, but night remembers where you stayed.
Every glance, every lie
still reflects your old goodbye.
every nerve, every vein
finds its way to you again.
You were the touch I couldn't keep, the kind that follows into sleep. A beautiful and brutal truth, still living in the shape of you.
I try to love another way, but your shadow never fades. No matter how I rearrange,
My heart still answers to your name.
never broke, we slowly bent, like paper hearts to heaven sent. No betrayal, no loud end, just distance learning to pretend. Your laughter lingers in the walls, like summer dying into fall. And every song I try to write ends with your breath inside the line.
Waiting still, without sound,
for a love not turning round.
every step, every mile
brings your absence for a while.
You were the touch I couldn't keep, the kind that follows into sleep. A beautiful and brutal truth, still living in the shape of you.
No escape, no peace to claim, every heartbeat says your name. Even now I feel you near,
In every silence,
every year. Maybe love was never meant to stay clean.
to stay kind,
Maybe real love always leaves
a beautiful ruin behind.
and maybe losing you was the closest thing to
Forever. You were the touch I couldn't keep, the kind that follows into sleep. A beautiful and brutal truth, still living in the shape of you.
Still it aches,
Still it aches,
still it stays,
still it stays.
through the nights and empty days.
Even broken, even worn,
This love still carries on.
one last shadow,
By the door,
I still feel you.
like before,
Your hands
still remain.
in the places
Love left pain. stay unfinished, not broken, just suspended between the dark and what we never said. They still breathe. I kept your silence in my hands, like broken glass, like shifting sand. No final word, no clear goodbye, just unfinished truth beneath the sky.
Your perfume stayed inside my room, a quiet ache, a tender wound. We learned to leave without a fight, and carried love into the night.
Time moves on, but leaves the stain.
Some soft ghosts return like rain.
Every road,
Every flame
still remembers your first name.
You were the fire I couldn't save, the sweetest wound I chose to crave. A desert moon, a fading light, still calling softly through the night. You disappeared but never left. You live inside my every breath. No matter where these miles go,
you're in the silence,
moving slow.
we start becoming you and I, somewhere between the truth and lie. Your name still lingers on my tongue, a song that never should be sung. We wore the night like second skin, where love begins but won't begin. No exit door, no final sound, just silence pulling both us down. Your name still lingers on my tongue.
We didn't break, we just erased the parts of us we never faced. No goodbye came, no final blame, just us between us and a name.
Dust between our hollow names, still burning in forgotten flames. We
something missing everywhere. We love too deep to ever speak, too strong, too lost, too proud, too weak. Your shadow sleeps inside my breath, a love that didn't choose its death.
We didn't break, we just erased.
We stopped becoming you and I. You stood too close, then pulled away. Like something sacred couldn't stay. Your lips rehearsed a careful lie, while truth was trembling in your eyes.
I knew the shape of what you felt,
The way your guarded distance knelt.
we built a fire we couldn't name.
Then walked away before the flame. We built a fire we couldn't name. We never touched, but absence hurt a little too much.
No scandal left for us to hide,
Just something torn but dignified. Skin remembers everything, even what we didn't bring. Almost every line, every moment not made mine.
distance could erase somehow.
But something lives beneath the calm.
A hidden wound without a balm.
I still replay your held back breath.
A love suspended just from death.
We let it fade before it grew.
But fading never made it through.
You stood too close,
then pulled away.
We whispered truth that burned like coal. Our hands denied what hearts stole. Your lips a vow I could not claim. A fleeting fire with no name. I traced your skin, a silent plea. In shadows where we couldn't be. Desire held us, yet restrained. Love's echo locked inside our veins. Our hands denied what hearts stole. We danced around the breaking line. Your heartbeat caught inside of mine. A storm we never let explode. Passion kept in quiet code. Silent touches, screams untold.
Every glance a story sold.
We never stayed, we never fought.
Just vanished in the love we sold.
I hold your scent beneath my skin.
A memory I cannot pin.
Your shadow rests where dreams decay.
A love that time cannot repay.
We let the night decide our fate.
Two souls that ache but cannot wait.
Whisper truths that burn like coal. Our hands denied what hearts stole. I feel you, not as a presence, but as a pulse that never leaves. A warmth that aches like fire, a quiet I could not claim. We lingered in shadows of touch, desire muted almost too much. Your lips whispered what eyes denied, a secret flame we tried to hide. Your hands wrote stories in the air, between what we wanted and despair. We knew the cost but did not bend to love this way without an end. Desire muted, almost too much. We danced on edges, never free, a beauty wrapped in misery. Temptation burned, but we withdrew. Two hearts that knew what they knew. Silent heartbeats, loud as pain. Every breath calls your name. We
Traced your memory on my skin, a place where longing should have been. Your absence sleeps inside my chest, a love too fierce to confess. We let it fade without goodbye, watched our fire dissolve in the sky. No dynamic lift, only tension lingers. Your lips whispered what eyes denied.